Hi everyone, I'm Eve and thank you so much for joining me for class today. We will be doing a short hand, wrist, and finger flow, so be sure to practice in a safe and calm place, and I'll give you a few moments to find a space for yourself. You're welcome to do this practice seated, laying down, wherever you're most comfortable, and we'll begin to find our breath. I invite you to notice your inhale and then your exhale. I invite you to draw your attention down to the tips of your fingers and gently allow yourself to begin to wiggle them. Perhaps we come into some wrist movement. We'll begin to make our way back towards stillness and move into fly catchers. Fly catchers are just opening and closing the hand, so they're welcome to rest at your side, or you can lift your hands up into the air and then gently open the hands and bring them back to a close. Find your pace. When you're ready, come back towards stillness. We'll begin to make our way into some wrist rolls. Doesn't matter which direction you start with. When you're ready, reverse your direction. One more round of breath. When you're ready, feel free to relax the hands. If you're seated or standing, feel free to take some shoulder rolls or take any movements in the head and the neck. And we'll begin to make our way into some finger flicks. So similar to our fly catchers where we open and close the hands, this time we're going to imagine that we're flicking water off of our fingertips. So thumbs are going to come around your fingers when you make a fist. And when you're ready, begin to flick and open the hands. If you prefer, you're always welcome to come back to your fly catchers instead. We'll take about 2 more rounds of breath. When you're ready, come back towards stillness. This time hands can come to meet each other and fingers can interlace. And I invite you to begin to draw circles with your hands. On your next inhale, reverse your direction. When you're ready, come back towards stillness. Feel free to reset however you'd like to. And we'll begin to make our way into a hand and wrist stretch. When you're ready, arm is going to come out in front of you, and then you're working to have your palm face away from your torso. Feel free to take the opposite hand and give a gentle pull on the palm. And we're working to find a stretch either along our wrist or into our forearm. One more breath. When you're ready, both hands relax. Feel free to roll out the wrist, and we'll switch to the opposite side. So opposite hand begins to reach out in front of you, palm faces away from you, and our hand might give a gentle pull on the palm. Remember to keep a gentle bend in your elbow. Last round of breath. When you're ready, arms relax. Feel free to roll out the wrists or take any other movement that you'd like. When you are ready, we'll come back to our fly catchers, so gently opening the hands and then closing them. This time, I invite you to practice moving one finger at a time, almost as though you're doing the wave that you would see at a sports stadium. We'll take one more round of breath. When you're ready, come back towards stillness. Feel free to relax the arms or take any resetting motions that you'd like. We'll switch to stretching our wrist in the opposite direction. So this time we're working to have our palm face us, and then we can give a gentle pull on the back of our hand, almost as though we're trying to bring our palm to touch our wrist. One more round of breath. When you're ready, both hands relax. Feel free to roll out the wrist. And we'll switch to the opposite side. So again, we're working to have our palm face us. Then we might give a gentle pull with our opposite hand to draw our palm a little bit closer towards our wrist. Keep in mind the goal is to find a gentle stretch along the back of the hand and the back of the forearm rather than finding any pain or discomfort. One more breath. When you're ready, both hands can relax. Feel free to reset however you'd like to, and we'll take a few moments to come back to our breath. I invite you to notice your inhale and your exhale. When you're ready, draw your attention back down to your fingertips. And I invite you to feel each individual finger, then the palm, the thumbs, the back of the hand, and of course the hands as a whole. When you are ready, gently begin to wiggle your fingers. Maybe you come back to some gentle wrist rolls. When you are ready, come back towards stillness. And if you'd like to wrap up class with me with 3 breaths together, we'll sit up just a little bit taller, let everything out. Hands can come to your sides. When you're ready, inhale, begin to reach up towards the sky, and exhale, hands can come back down. Inhale to reach. Exhale down. Last breath, inhale, and let everything go. Thank you so much for practicing with me today.